Hey guys, it's Eddie here giving you guys a video I have been absolutely procrastinating and doing, and this is going to be a video exposing the absolute worst performance shop in Miami, Florida, and my experience dealing with them. This has been one of the first sponsors I received for my channel. I am talking about DF Performance. Absolute worst shop in Miami, Florida. I am so glad they're out of business. I'm so glad the owner's in jail. Today I'm going to be exposing it all, my experience with them, and just pretty much the aftermath, because it involves hundreds of people being scammed, people's cars getting stolen, complete just tied into a swap shop, where you take your car in and they take all your parts. Like, it just really snowballed. So really stay tuned and kind of listen to this video, because it really gets crazy. So in September 3rd is when he first reached out to me in regards to sponsoring me and my car. I reached back to him the following day in interest in lowering my car and painting the calipers red. We agreed, and we pretty much met on September 4th was the first time I met him, and we just hit it off. Guy seemed like a genuine dude. We're gonna be the first ones. He was gonna be the first shop pretty much modifying a 2024 Mustang, and I was gonna be the first guy enjoying it, because let's kind of rewind to September 2023. I was still kind of one of the first people on the road with this car, so he's gonna be one of the first shops working on it. So it was really a mutual 50-50. He was gonna get publicity from it, and I was gonna get content and obviously enjoying it. So in September 15th is when we meet up again to do a video of my car and the dyno. And again, this was in the beginning when the Mustang first came out. So everyone was just wondering dyno numbers, is the car a dud? Is the S550 faster? This and that. So again, we were just really kind of working together and pushing out content of trying to be the first, pretty much. Trying to be the first guy having a 10-speed in the dyno, base GT, how much does the car make? So, you know, it was very mutual thing. We were just both pretty much trying to just get content out. Him as a performance shop, this is amazing publicity that he's has a 2024 Mustang that he's working on, and then me as a content creator and as someone that is trying to modify my car, I thought this was cool content, A, and B, just to see where my car's at. So yeah, when I took my car to get dynoed with him, I was there with him. We were chopping it up from 10 p.m. to like 2 to 3 in the morning. We were just all night, just cracking jokes, just chatting it up. At this point, where I generally considered him a friend. You know, I was actually, you know, happy to meet him, because I'm like, dude, this guy's so young. He's like a few years younger than me, I think. I'm pretty sure he's like 22 or 23. I'm 25. So I'm like, man, how did this guy so young is so successful? I mean, he has his own shop. He has a bunch of cars. I mean, for crying out loud, he had a Shelby GT500 hanging on his freaking shop. A brand new GT500 just hanging there. So I'm just like, dude, man, like, this guy's so young and successful. Like, I'm so glad I have him in my circle. I mean, as a small YouTuber growing, man, to have a performance shop want to sponsor you, I was like, man, amazing. And on top of that, this guy's my friend. So I was actually very happy of our friendship, and, you know, just kind of excited to see where it kept growing. So in September 26th, DF Performance reaches out to me saying that Whipple wants to sponsor their shop in installing one of their superchargers onto my car. With a little back and forth, he offers to pay half and half. So I'll pay $3,000 and he'll pay $3,000 for the supercharger for the install. I eventually gave in to the peer pressure, and you know what? Yeah, I'm a small YouTube channel. This is a very big opportunity, an investment in my car and in my growth for my channel. I mean, again, this is September 2023. I will be pretty much the first YouTuber with a Whippled supercharged S650. So he said the install will take about 4 days. The Whipple should arrive in 1 to 2 weeks. So, you know, I did it. I sent him the money, and we went from there. So I sent him the money. I sent him the $3,000, and then I sent him I believe I sent him about $500 for headers, and then I sent him about 150 for the ARP studs. So I sent him everything. Let's do it. Let's supercharge my car. So the whole point of me sending it in September was for him to have everything ready for October. And October 1st is when he supposedly ordered everything that I paid for, the Whipple, the headers, the ARP studs. So while everything was ordered, my parents were gonna go on vacation October. So throughout the whole month of October, I was gonna have my car with them, doing the supercharge, doing whatever. And since my parents are gone, I was gonna be driving my mom's car, my dad's truck, whatever. I was gonna be driving one of those vehicles. So that was the whole plan. Perfect, amazing. Everything was sent. Everything's already ordered. Should be here in 1 or 2 weeks, right? Keep watching. So on October 11th, I dropped my parents off to the airport so they can enjoy their vacation. And then that's when I texted them, hey brother, did anything arrive? Did my Whipple arrive? No, nothing yet. According to him, the headers did arrive, but still no Whipple. So a few days later, the 14th, I texted him again, hey, any ETA? He says the Whipple should arrive next week. The 20th, again, I asked, hey, where's my Whipple? And this time is the first time he just ignored me. He flat out ignored me. So we are now in the end of the month in October, and my Whipple still hasn't arrived, and he has been ignoring me. So this is when I physically go to his shop, and he wasn't there. And from there, he kind of just reassures me that, yeah, the Whipple's still on the way. We're still good. So, you know, I took his word for it. So, yeah, my parents came back from their vacation. So now I'm kind of in a position where it's like, well, now the whole plan kind of failed, where I don't have a car to get to work. Because if the Whipple arrives and my parents are here, they have to use their cars for work. So now I'm kind of like, oh, well, what are we gonna do about this? Because there's still no Whipple, no nothing. So as you guys saw in October, he didn't reply. So it's November 3rd. This is when I first asked to let's cancel the Whipple, because now my parents are back. I don't have any way to get to work if my car is gone. And then a little bit personal things started happening in life. My dog got very sick, and I just didn't have any money to operate her or anything, because I spent all my money on the Whipple. So here is where he kind of offers to pay for my dog's operation, which I was very thankful for, but I did decline. I just said, hey, listen, I don't want to use any borrowed money. Just let's just cancel or pause everything. That way, you know, I can have the money to get my dog operated on to help her out. So he says he can't cancel the order or return it. So he pretty much just asks, when do I need the money? I said as soon as possible. And he said, yeah, he's going to try to get me my money back. And then from there, he just completely ghosted me. I'm pretty much just begging him, please, man, this is my dog's condition. Can you please send me my money? Can you please just return my money? And here's where it pretty much just starts with the battle of me getting my money back. So it's been about 1 full month. I sent him the money in September, and October came and there's still no Whipple. So if DF Performance wasn't able to cancel the order to give me my money back, I decided to reach to Whipple directly to see if I can get in contact with them in regards to them being able to cancel the order. And wait until you guys see the response. So this is the response I get from Mike at Whipple. He says, good morning. First off, I'm not aware who DF Performance is. They are not a direct dealer for Whipple, and we do not sponsor shops with Whipple supercharger kits, especially when they are not direct with Whipple, nor do we know who they are. Second, we have not even released the 2024 S650 Mustang kits for sale yet, nor is pricing even established yet. I'm afraid they are not being on the up and up with you. So, ladies and gentlemen, what does that mean? Whipple directly says, A, they don't know who DF Performance is. B, they don't sponsor their they don't sponsor their superchargers. And C, they don't even have their superchargers for sale. What does that mean? I have been lied to. I have been straight up scammed out of the money. there is no Whipple, there is no supercharger. So for a good end of September, October, and the middle of November, I have been lied to about the Whipple's on the way. It's on the way next month. I can't give you your money back because I can't cancel the order. All of that has been a complete lie. This shop lied to me, a customer, sponsored, somebody sponsored. I've been completely lied to. And what hurts is, again, I consider Danny, the owner, a good friend of mine. I consider him a friend. So it hurt that a friend lied to me. It hurt that a business I was working with lied to me. So pretty much I went from, okay, let me trust this guy, to, okay, this guy's a complete scam artist. I have been lied to. Whipple directly does not know who you are. So already that whole sponsorship was a lie. Whipple doesn't even know who you are. I assume if Whipple's willing to give you a sponsorship, they're gonna know who you are. They don't even know who you are. And second of all, again, they straight up said, we don't even have our product for sale yet. So I don't even know how we got our pricing. So the whole 6K, that's a lie, because they don't even know how much they would sell it for. Obviously now we know that they sell it for 10,000, but at the time, September, October, November last year, there was no pricing, there was no nothing. So yeah, I just got scammed out of $3,500. So I sent them what Whipple sent me. I confronted him, hey man, give me my money back. So then he's out here saying, oh, they never said they sponsored me. And then I send them a screenshot of him saying that they were going to sponsor him. So I just said, dude, give me my money back. He's in damage control saying he's going to send me the confirmation. I never received any confirmation, anything. So I just spent the whole rest of the month asking, pretty much giving my money back. So it is December. I am asking for my refund. And then I also asked for the confirmation on the Whipple order. Yeah, still didn't get any Whipple confirmation. And then I'm just pretty much the whole month, I'm just asking him for my money back. And it's just, yeah, today, yeah, next week, pretty much just the runaround. So here on the 25th is when I text him a little bit of a paragraph, pretty much saying, hey, dude, I'm annoyed. You just keep giving me the runaround. So here he just says, he's just been waiting for people to send him the money, and then he just never does. So then he ends up, pretty much he's trying to say he's not the bad guy. People say they're going to send the money to him, but he just never receives the money. So then he's trying to say, hey, I purchased the parts for you, and now you don't want the parts, even though I'm pretty sure the Whipple isn't real. 100% the Whipple isn't real, but I highly doubt he ever ordered headers and the gaskets for my car. So the whole thing was just a lie. He just doesn't want to give you back my money, pretty much. So it is a whole new year. It is 2024. I'm asking him the 7th, where's the Whipple? Can I get my refund? So he pretty much said that, yeah, the Whipples have all arrived. He has someone that wants to purchase the Whipple I supposedly ordered. So I'm like, cool, amazing. When that is said and done, can I have my money back? He's like, yeah, he's going to give me all my money. So it is January 22nd. I ask, hey, did the quote-unquote buyer come in to purchase the Whipple? And then, as you guys can see, he just leaves me on red, ignores me, just ignoring me. And then he's like, no, you will have your refund. The customer flaked out, or the customer didn't have the full money, even though there is no customer, there is no buyer for my Whipple, because there is no such thing as the Whipple. He's pretty much just giving me the runaround for the whole month of January, pretty much. So, seeing how I still haven't received my money, I decided to make a claim on my credit cards and debit card regarding sending him money. So in doing so, apparently that disabled the ability for him to be able to send money. So of course I asked for proof, like, hey, yeah, show me the screen recording, or show me that you physically cannot go to an ATM to get your money. And he's like, yeah, I'm gonna do it. And yeah, shocker, he never did any of that. So what ended up happening, I had to wait for like the claim to end. Yeah, so pretty much if you Zelle money or Cash App money, you really can't get that money back. So here's where I ask him if it's physically possible, if my Whipple is truly there, can you send me a physical picture of my Whipple? And he says, yeah, sure. My dad took a picture. I never received a picture of my alleged supercharger, but I did ask for physical proof that it is real, and I never received anything. I never received a confirmation order. I never received an invoice. I've never received the physical picture of the Whipple supercharger. So in February 6th, DF Performance reaches out to me saying, hey, there's two options. We can either refund you your money, or you could bring your car in to us today and we can install the Whipple supercharger. I chose, you guys will see, I chose to get my money back, but for good reasons. Because in January 30th, he got evicted from his shop. His landlord evicted him from his performance shop. So, what would have happened if I took my car to get the Whipple installed? Please, guys, keep watching and you will find out in the end. Here's where the whole swap shop comes into play. Keep watching. I need to tell this story in chronological order for it to make sense. But I'm just kind of breaking the fourth wall here and saying that he got evicted. So he got evicted the 30th, and he wanted me to bring my car to him the 6th. What would have happened? Just please, guys, keep watching to find out. So I chose to get my money back, and what ends up happening, he just ends up completely ghosting me again. So he's gonna say, yeah, sell me the money, yep. He's saying a wire transfer gonna come in, so he sent me the money. Just again, some other bullshit run around. So then in the end, he ends up saying his mom is gonna send me the money. So I'm waiting on the mom. I start texting his mom, which is ridiculous that I have to go to your parents. You are a grown man of 22 years old, that I need to text your parents to get me my money back. And well, shocker, the parents are just as useless as him, because they're all a bunch of scam artists. The whole family's filled with scammers. So obviously, unfortunately, the mom didn't resolve any issues. So I'm back to bugging him to get me my money back. So yeah, he starts dumping the blame on his mom, that stop bothering him, bother his mom, which the mom didn't end up doing anything. So I'm just texting him now that, hey, when you get home, please let your mom know to give me my money, this and that. Your mom hasn't sent me anything. Your mom is ignoring me pretty much, same thing you are. So here's where I pretty much lose it, where I text him, dude, pretty much what I said in this video. Like, I've treated you with so much respect. I've treated you with so much, like, I thought we were going to be something, and you're just completely disrespecting me with the runaround, with the this and the that, and that, brother, if my money isn't back soon, you will be exposed for this. So, there he starts to offer to meet me in person. Let's go to the bank. You give him the money cash. Or he'll give me the money, he'll go to my job and give me the money. I'm a very busy person. When I worked at Hyundai, I was working 12-hour shifts almost daily, just really grinding, working that dealership life. If there's any salespeople here viewing my channel, you guys know that it's kind of grinding. So he'd offer to give me the money cash. The reason I never wanted to meet him, it's because I know it's just going to be the runaround. I was like, okay, hey, I'm on my way. Hey, I'm here at the bank. Where are you? I already knew, pictured in my head, that this guy wouldn't show up. This guy won't show up. So, dude, Zell, he did offer a check. But the thing with the checks is that he sent checks out to the people he scammed. Checks are fake. They did not go through. They would decline. There was no money in the checks. It was just a blank check, kind of. You go deposit the check and there was no money in it. So I didn't want to check, because just in case he gave me one of those checks, and in case it ever went to court or lawsuit, he would say, hey, yeah, look, I paid him a check and he didn't deposit it, or whatever reason. I don't know, but whatever reason, I didn't want to check. I either want cash or Zelle, whatever, either or. I need my money. You're gonna deliver it to my job. Come and get it. Obviously, When I go and ask him, hey, where you at with my money, this and that, he never replied. So he never went to the bank to get the money. Just like I knew he wouldn't, which is why there was no point in me driving up, missing work to go and see him when I know he's not even going to show up. So the next date came and he did not give me my money. So I'm a man of my word. If you don't send me my money, I'm going to expose you. So I just posted that little snippet on my Instagram story, and that alone finally got his attention that he was going to give me my money. And this time it was serious that he was going to start giving my money. So he actually sends me a voice memo of him literally begging me to take the post down. So I told him, dude, if you send me a picture of cash in hand, I'll delete it. But with nothing, I'm not gonna delete it. He's like, oh, but I promise you this time it's real. And I'm like, no, bro, you've been promising me for like 5 to 3 months now that you're gonna give me my money back. So to me, your promise means jack. So give me my money, and by all means, everything will be taken down. So here he was saying that the story's still up, so I'm not gonna get my money. And that's when I said, brother, it's been in 3 hours. When the whole 24 hours on Instagram story gets taken down, that's when it will be taken down. And on top of that, I sent him a screenshot of people DMing me saying how they are not going to DF. And I heard a bunch of other stories of DF robbing them. So I hit him with those screenshots. Brother, you are losing customers left and right. Gave me my money back and everything will be deleted. And I can thankfully say that day I got my money back. I finally got all my money back. And yeah, that's the story. Okay, so that pretty much wraps up the story of how I ended up getting my money back from the worst possible performance shop ever in Miami. I really like to thank everyone that follows me, that subscribed to me. I would really like to thank you guys truly from the bottom of my heart. Without you guys, I wouldn't have had the voice to make an impact, to do what to have him do what needed to be done to give me my money back, to right his wrongs. If I really didn't have a social media like I have it, who knows? I'm pretty sure he wouldn't have cared that I'm a nobody. Who are you? No followers, no subscribers. You don't have any influence. So truly, I truly mean it. Thank you guys so much for following me and subscribing and listening. But just because my story is done doesn't mean other people's story are done. So let's kind of circle back to what I said when he got evicted. So when he got evicted, evicted from his performance shop, what happened to all the cars that he still had from customers? What happened to it? He moved them to his next shop that I don't know what ended up happening, but he ended up not keeping that shop. So he towed them to that shop for however long he was in possession of that shop. He proceeded to strip out the motor, the body panels, interior panels. He proceeded to completely gut out everything of a car, anything of value, anything of complete value. If you thought it's bad that I just needed money, imagine the people that got their money taken and their cars taken, and then when they finally get their car back, it's completely robbed and stripped. I'm truly thankful that I never gave them my car. I am so thankful that did not happen, that I gave them my car. But yeah, that's what ended up happening to the customers that he kept, the cars. He kept the car. That's what ended up happening. And he ended up just dumping the shell in a field in Homestead. He just dumped them there. Took what he needed, sold it. But yeah, dumped the car there. Yeah, that's pretty much what happened to other people. Unfortunate. Just unfortunate to those people that really got scammed, that really, got screwed over by this super shady family, super shady shop. But man, karma comes around, and when karma gets you, karma gets you. I mean, he did get arrested. He did get charged with, I believe it was grand theft, a couple counts of grand theft. Yeah, hopefully, man, the law catches up to him and that family. Truly hope so. Truly hope so. So, Danny, I mean, if you're watching this, this is why I did posted this video, because you and your family thought it was all funny, it was all games, you know. When you got bailed out of jail, you guys were just laughing, joking about it. Who's stealing cars? Who's stealing cars?
Enano, aquí está el preso mayamero. Está preso, ¿verdad?
Estamos robando carros. ¿Qué están diciendo que estamos robando carros?
Enséñaselo a los envidiosos. El que te diga algo se lo enseña y se lo pasa a la...
Yeah, you guys stole cars, stole money from people. I mean, you guys are just thieves. All of you guys are just thieves, and you should truly be ashamed of your actions. And I really hope you guys face the consequences of your actions. Truly do mean it. So with that being said, if you guys were also affected by this shop, please put it in the comments. I mean, hopefully you guys had your issues resolved. Hopefully it wasn't as big as some other people. But yeah, Danny, man, if you're watching this video, the only reason I did this video is because you thought this was funny. That's the only reason I decided to finish editing and uploading this video, is because you thought this was funny when you got bailed out of jail. So with that being said, brother, good luck to you in your future. Don't drop the soap.